Morning, Mary. Not seen you for a while. Never guess who's back in the room upstairs. They always see sense in the end. Oh, Mr. Jenkins is out for the morning, Mary. Said he'd be back later.
Oi, Mary, sling your hook. You show me up.
Mary, how good to see you again. Care for a spot of tea?
That'd be nice, thank you.
Harvested me own leaves last year. Although, be warned, some folk have a funny reaction to it. Say they see all sorts of colours.
On second thought...
You seem to be adjusting well, all things considered.
I think so.
You remind me of a blood Aworth. They lived a few thousand years ago now, by my reckoning. Saw out most of their days as a tree. Unmoving, silent, content to witness the rise and fall of the world. After their 351st birthday, they were cut down, sanded, and crafted into planks.
Bloody hell!
Oh, it was the Romans who did it. I forget the emperor. Tiberius, perhaps.
That's awful.
Oh, I only meant their life was suddenly changed. They had not asked for it neither.
I know how that feels.
Ha! Very good. However, they were then made into something. I suppose you could say you've already changed.
Made into what?
That doesn't matter, does it?
Bloody with?
A cross.
What type of cross?
A crucifixion type of cross.
Christ! Hold on, you don't mean...
The devil take it, no! It wasn't him. This story isn't going as I'd planned.
No, it isn't.
I'm sorry, Mary. I was only trying to comfort you. I should have kept my mouth shut.
It's fine. Actually, it's nice to be able to speak to someone.
Oh, you're welcome. Any time, little witch.
Hello, Esther.
Want an orange, Mary?
Yes, please.
Here you go.
Here now, miss, what sort of flowers do you like?
Don't you see?
Apologies for the smell, mein dear. They don't call me fishy for nothing. Ha! Sure I can't tempt you.
Christchurch, eh? Men are so dramatic. Word of warning, he never answers. Well, not the likes of us, anyway.
Can a man not be left in peace?
I see you and Faye are both back at the Bells.
We are?
More fool her, I say. People still think he's out there, you know. Waiting.
The Ripper will fade from their minds before long. Replaced by some other horror, no doubt.
Right. Can't sit here all day. I'll be seeing you, Mr. Delac.
Not anytime soon, I hope.
We've weathered the storm, Mary. Don't you think?
Look what the cat dragged in. Aoife, how are you? Oh, did you, get it sorted?
That I did.
So, you're all right?
Fine. Still trying to make a penny.
Ain't we all?
And I should get back to it, Mary. Some other time, perhaps.
Mary, I've been waiting for you. Come here and close your eyes.
Why?
Trust me. You can open them.
What's that?
A gift.
For me?
Yes.
What is it?
Oh, for heaven's sake, take it. Now, the tickets will take you as far as Dublin. I'm afraid from there you'll have to make your own arrangements, but the money enclosed should more than cover that. You're upset. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought... Oh, stupid idiot. Throw it in the fire. Forget it ever happened. Here.
Fuck off. It's the nicest thing anyone's ever done for me.
You like it then?
Very much.
Couldn't have done it without Lac. He was fighting day and night at the docks.
Hold on. I can't go. What about Merlin?
Ah, all in good time. There are others who need you more now.
But I can help you.
You already have. More than you know.
I get to see my little girl.
You will. You're ready, Mary. There's nothing to fear now.
I'll miss you.
I'll miss you too.
What are you so happy about?
I'm going home.
Bloody hell, Mary, it's only Miller's Court.
I meant Ireland, Mr. Waldron. I've got a ticket and everything.
Ireland? Why, Mary, I'm lost for words.
You ain't the only one.
I shan't lie. I know my takings are going to suffer without you around. I mean, no one brings in the boozers like Mary Kelly. But when I think of all the terrible things that's happened this past year, well, I'm glad you're getting out.
Oh, I'll miss you, John, even if you are a miserly old sod.
The best of luck, Miss Kelly. Get you a drink, Mary?
Oh, pour two and I'll join you.
You'll be here a while then.
Henry Hopkins, what's the cause of such a happy mood? How much beer you had?
It ain't like that, Miss Kelly. Between you and me, Miss Kelly, I've found myself a girl. And she ain't Agnes.
Who is this new woman?
Her name is Clara, Miss Kelly. Ain't it just the prettiest name?
Oh, take a look at yourself. You're smitten.
That I am, Miss Kelly. Her works for a seamstress. She has the smallest hands I've ever seen on a woman, like two little birds.
Oh, well then. I pray you and Clara are very happy together.
So do I, Miss Kelly. I'll do me best. I know that much.
I've got some news, Henry. I worry mine ain't so happy as yours.
Everything all right?
I'm going home, Henry, and I don't know how long for.
Well, I never. Whitechapel won't be the same without you.
Bless you, Henry. Though I think the world will carry on just fine without me.
Bollocks, will it? Best of luck to you, Miss Kelly. Mary, you'll be missed.
Oh, you're like the ghost of Christmas past, you are.
Flatter me more, I beg you.
I see you ain't tailed by the hound. You give her back?
She had business to attend to. I'll send her your regards.
You were always an odd one, Kelly.
How is she?
How do you think?
Oh, you made the right decision, Sid, letting her stay.
Yeah, we'll see.
It'll pass, it always does. Ugh, you're a bloke, Sid. You'll never understand what birth is like for a woman.
What do you know?
You'll be surprised what I know, Mr. Young. Now get your head out of your arsehole for one moment and listen. I know it's been horrible for you, but whatever you're going through, Anna is feeling it tenfold. You're already a good father, Sydney. It's time to be a good husband. Oh, it's a shame I won't be around to see it.
What's that supposed to mean?
Nothing.
You ain't going nowhere, Mary. You'll be down them docks tomorrow morning bending my ear hole. You watch.
Good night, Mr. Young.
Good evening, Mary.
Come to drown your sorrows, Mr. Leach.
A severe lack of work allows for it, so yes. I've been dealing with nothing more than scrapings off the floor. Perhaps I shall take a creative break, cleanse my mind of all this recent filth, eh?
Oh, I'm sure something will come along. Whitechapel is full of it. You just have to tread in the right place to find the shit on your shoe.
How poetic. Have you ever considered the verse, Mary?
My kind of poetry is a little different to yours, Mr. Leach. It has a lot more tits and fanny than what you're used to.
Of course. How silly of me. The bawdy songs of the pennygaff have little place in polite society. You should really attend a theatrical production, Mary. It's ever so educational.
I'll bear that in mind, Mr. Leach.
You do. It will stand you in good stead.
I don't think I'll be taking advice from a man who tried to turn himself invisible.
You've spoken to our dear Mr. Jenkins. I find myself wondering what else you may have stored away in that pretty little head.
Oh, you'll be surprised how much I know. Being uneducated and all.
If I'm to take your current escapades into consideration, I imagine you know more than I give you credit for.
Perhaps. Though you're one to talk of escapades, Mr. Leach.
If you must know, I have hung up that more unsavoury visage. It'll join the other skeletons in my cupboard as I walk a more enlightened,
honest
path.
Oh, I'm glad to hear it.
And what of you?
You're the detective in training, Mr. Leach. You tell me.
Keep well, Mary Kelly. I've enjoyed our chat.
What are you bothering me for anyway?
To wish you well, you miserable cow. I'm going back to Ireland.
Oh, Mary.
Couldn't leave without saying goodbye to my chum.
You look after yourself, you hear me?
Are you crying?
Am I hell? Fuck off now, you're ruining me night.
Take care, Aoife. You're out late, as usual.
What can I say, Miss Mary? I'm a man now. Don't just sup on small beer.
Oh, yes, I see. I'm sure your mum will love you coming home reeling and roaring.
Pa used to, and she didn't seem to mind.
I suppose she won't care too much now you're a working man. how's being a baker?
Ever so good, Miss Mary. Mr. Hopkins even put a step behind the counter for me to talk to customers.
Oh, I'm sure they must like that very much.
Oh, yes, Miss Mary. I've got all me manners. I always say me pleases and thanks.
You keep up the hard work now, you hear me?
Yes, ma'am. What is it, Miss Mary?
I need you to look after your mum, all right? Your mum and your sisters. You need to be a good lad and good things will happen to you.
Yes, Miss Mary.
You might not understand it, Charlie, but I have to go away for a little while and I don't know if I'll be back. So you need to be good, or a little bird will tell me and I'll know.
Why? Where are you going?
Home, little man. All the way across the sea on a big boat to see my little girl.
You're a ma?
I am. You can tell your mum. Tell her I'm sorry I couldn't visit more. You're a good lad. Behave yourself. I know you'll grow into a fine young man if you do.
I will. I promise. I'll miss you.
And I you, Charlie boy. Lord only knows how badly.
A dream is just a dream. Sometimes you have to wake up to it, you know? I don't want to hear what you have to say, Magdalene.
Oh, it'd be another pair of shoes if you were telling me.
You're likely right. Go ahead.
Go ahead. That doesn't sound like the Alexander I know.
I am not in any mood to duel with you tonight, Kelly.
Not in the mood? This is too much for me. I think I might have to sit down a moment.
Oh, please refrain. You may scare him away.
Your client?
My date. Perhaps I am a changed man.
Ooh, shame I won't be around to revel in it.
Are you going somewhere?
Island, if you must know.
I wish you the best, then.
Oh. Thank you, Alexander. Would you take a look at that? Oh, you'll be a professor in no time.
Oh, Mary, stop. You're making me blush something fierce.
Who knew such a pretty little head could fill so fast with knowledge? You best be careful. You'll start forgetting how to tie your boots.
You are cruel, Mary Kelly. Don't tease me, I ain't going that quick.
It were only the other day I read to you. Now look at you. I'm so proud, Kitty.
You're starting to sound like my aunt. You ain't that much older than me.
Have you told her?
I sent her a letter. I even wrote it all by myself. She was so impressed.
You really are the sweetest soul that ever lived, Kitty Whitlock.
And there's another thing, some news. I'm going to Essex.
What? Why?
My aunt lives in Chelmsford. She's a governess. When I wrote to her last, she said she was so proud of me writings that she'd love to teach me.
Oh, Kitty! Congratulations! I also have some news. I'm leaving too.
What? Why?
My little girl is waiting for me. I've been away too long.
You're going home? Oh, Mary, I can't be sad if you're going back to your daughter. I send you letters every month, Mary, I promise. I get right good at reading and writing.
I know you will. You're going to do so good for yourself, Kitty.
And you, Mary. I'll send you a postcard.
Bless you, you silly girl.
Stay safe, Mary Kelly. I'll miss you.
Ooh, young Master Hopkins has lovely sisters. I think I'll marry one of them.
Perhaps we should go home. Memories of my childhood arise before my gaze, bringing recollections of bygone happy days. When down in the meadow in childhood I would roam, no one's left to cheer me now within that good old home. Father and mother, they have passed away. Sister and brother now lay beneath the clay. But while life does remain, to cheer me I'll retain this small violet I plucked from mother's grave. Can't help singing, missus. Care to join me in a verse?
No, thank you.
Fair enough. You to see someone?
Thought I'd come by and see how you are.
Oh, bless your heart. Come in. Never thought I'd see my baby again. I always hoped, though. No fucking chance I'll get any shut-eye tonight. What are you doing? You dropped something? No.
This didn't happen with the rest of them. Is it because you're the last? You're not like the others. But none of them were murdering whores. He weren't dead when you left him. He told me about the witch in the red shawl. I was gonna cook him a nice stew. Once he got better, he would have praised God for saving him. How happy he could have been.
Mary, where are you off to in such a hurry? Fancy a drink?
No, thank you.
How sound this? We moved with haste through a labyrinth of narrow streets, till at last we came upon the preacher's lair.
Really, Delac, must... How funny.
Our bellies are not long filled. Surely your mood cannot have soured so quickly.
It's not that.
Then what is it?
Mary.
And the day was ending so well.
Please, Delac, something isn't right. Let us go find her.
If you insist.
Delac, I smell monkshood.
Surely not. You are mistaken.
It leads to Miller's Court.
Miss Kelly, are you there?
I can see the fire still burns. Perhaps sleep overtook her. Mary? Delac? What is it? What's wrong? Let me see!
You do not want to see this.
No, not her, not her, not her!
I do not understand. We stopped him. He was dead. We saw. Who has done this?
She was to see her child.
Fey! Where are you going? Come back!
Mary?
It's like the world's singing to me. There's such power.
You!
I can hear you properly now.
I don't understand. We killed him, Mary said so. She touched him and saw it.
He caught me that night when I went out for the kidney. I tried to explain it was to cure him of his sickness. That something done out of love can't be bad. He said I had the devil in me. I always had. There were others worse, though, because they knew the word of God and perverted it.
Fey! What is this?
It's her, Lac. All of it. She was using the arcane to aid her brother, then took the power for herself once he was dead.
Her face.
I've got back what was taken from me. My life.
Women have died!
They have. And I don't pity them. Those car-faced bitches is the reason I was locked away. 10 years in that hell. Did they come and see me after I was out? Say they were sorry? All the ones I'd fixed? Nothing!
Mary was my friend.
Then do not let her sacrifice be in vain.
Lac, if you wouldn't mind.
Brace yourself.
My God! Murder! Somebody call the police! The Ripper! He's real. I've seen him!
We need to get from the docks at once.
Bring her.